What's up, everybody? I just got a touchdown, and I just wanted my friend to not quit. Usually he does, usually he don't. I'm not lying, guys. Comment down below if you think I'm lying.
You don't have against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown.
Yeah, so look, and the stuff comes right there.
600 million billion
people watching.
And then you get 600.
Oh, did you see when I kicked in the field goal? Didn't you see it said perfect? I'm ready. I'm ready for you to win. Oh man, face you look like the king up there.
So out come the Seahawks now.
Mom, Quan thinks he's the king.
They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
He's always been an incredible decision maker on the field. Takes care of the ball really well, puts his team in the right positions, makes sure the play calls are accurate. Also was a minor league baseball player. Didn't hit very well there. I think he made a great career choice.
Wouldn't get a flag.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And a grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces...
This one big.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams,
people watching.
when they get down, the natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant. And oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Now it's going to be all the way like this.
He eats boogers by.
On second down, Wilson. So they get a traffic there, and that's complete.
You know actually boogers are good for you?
Enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
So I'm gonna start eating them.
Seahawks first down. Wilson to his big target, Graham.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Why do you like that?
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
That's a big thing,
That started the best stuff.
First and 10, it's Wilson.
Stop happening to the same guy.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Pass to the circle and all that stuff. You might start locking them too.
Expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive.
No, you can pass to the light.
They don't just like it, they love it. Because now, everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about
it to like everybody. God damn it.
Picked off by Super Bowl
He pressed me for it. You got hit my back and I was like... What? Guess what? Guess what? We are playing football. We are playing football.
Real life.
Would we have to talk about this? Would Malcolm Butler be able to pull it off? And he did.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Oh!
Tight end Rob Gronkowski. A good pickup there at 22.
In this game, I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. He hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
It's caught left side by Cooks.
Cause you're the guy who like, you're the one who had to cover circle. I just watched your character like, oh yeah, okay, I see you. You made easy give me touchdown. Oh yeah, you're that guy. Okay, there. Now I'm gonna
the end result. Big yardage afterwards. Got the speed.
See? Told you. My guy's right here. Ah!
He's got a convoy and he might
is that intercepted?
20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
If I see you do a two-pointer.
That's certainly not something we see often.
I press this if I do.
Although we did see it in Super Bowl 51.
And that's why it's so memorable, because of what you just said. It doesn't happen very often. Think of the momentum that you gain as a defense. Not only picking up Tom Brady, but pick 6. Oh boy, you feel good about yourselves.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Go down.
So a tie ball game here as the kicks away.
I did.
You know I love food.
You know my best friend. Ew! This is nimble.
You know I love
the Patriots
food.
gearing up to go now. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack.
Who's my best friend?
Press the advantage a little bit.
Ah! Please don't kill me, Royal Boy.
That didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed
Bring
to
it!
do.
Oh God, I'm
Have good
stuck.
field position,
I'm
not try to
stuck.
take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play.
I'm stuck!
I'm like, attack. I'm
So the
like,
offense has it first and 10.
Reed. I'm playing a Reed.
Why do you like to run so much?
Throwing on first down is Brady. Right side, that's
Ha!
Gronkowski.
You know I love
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Bring it!
Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk.
Charge!
Without a doubt, look, they both understand what they can do for each other.
Bring it!
Knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And
Charge!
what a great security blanket Gronk is. With all else fails,
Go on, bruh.
87.
That's what my penis does, bro.
Gets it off to Lewis.
There, bro. Bring it! You fell.
Patriots have taken the lead.
You know I love food.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
Stop!
It makes people miss. He's got run out to the kid, and off he goes.
Into the end zone.
Ugh.
Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second
no.
quarter kickoff.
Oh,
We'll
that's
see
perfect. I'm
following the score on the final play before break.
I'm thinking it's going up.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice
I forgot the
sustained
best
drive
one
to
mission
get them
I
down
got
the
to
field.
show you.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well,
Yeah,
you know what,
you
if
can
we're
have
going,
this. The second
finish things
one.
off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete
Best friend.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him.
Charge! Like this.
Like this.
Play sword.
Like this. Look. Ha, got him. Now we'll never ever stop eating.
I never stop. What did you get your
Wilson.
owner? Huh?
Got his man complete
Pass it
over
to
the
the
middle.
people.
It's Baldwin. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
It never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Again, Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 31 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Wilson, over the middle, complete. It's Baldwin. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now Wilson on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Baldwin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. So now first and 15. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And it's second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. To throw again is Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. And it's third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Wilson will throw again. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
So on fourth down, as seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan, on to punt. On fourth down, Brown. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. To throw is Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side, and this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Dion Lewis, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Baldwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Baldwin. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, here's Wilson. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. He finds his man, Baldwin. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 53 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Walsh now for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Throwing now is Brady. And Cooks has it over the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Now Brady throwing on second down. He completes it right side to White. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Instead of the running back in New England, sometimes they like to call them the passing backs. They get them the ball in different ways, don't they?
They certainly do. Think about the ones they've had in recent vintage. You talk about Kevin Falk, Danny Woodhead, Shane Vereen, James White could have been the MVP in the Super Bowl if it wasn't for a certain quarterback that was on the field that day.
This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Doug Baldwin and company getting ready to go again on offense. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive where you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays, so let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
20. Brady now on first down. He gets it to Cooks. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Brady now on first down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, David Harris. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Brady now to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 4 yards out. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay?